All right, it's Belgium kit time. Everybody loves Belgium kit time. Let's see, this is a brain game. Nice. Electronic Spiel. Spiele. Just 4 LEDs and 4 push buttons provide hours of fun. The objective of the game is to repeat a randomly generated pattern. So it's Simon Says. But they couldn't say that because that's already patented by, what, Milton Bradley? Milton Bradley. I guess those two guys, Milton and Bradley. Never met them. Brain game. All right. Let's take out the... Clever how they have one staple that holds it all together. Let's get it onto a tray. Nice. The label is not letting me complete my task. Come on. Jeez. All right. Oh, interesting. So this was sold by the iFixit.com. Electronic Skills 101. I bought it used on eBay, so who knows where it came from. Oh, here's the schematic. It is a pick processor, a small font. Where's my magnifier? Where did I put my magnifier? Here it is. It is a PIC 12C508A. And yeah, not much going on there except for software. So we get a PC board. Looks like phenolic, single-sided, not bad quality. Some extra resistors, not in the kit. And a battery holder. All right, let's build it. All right, I've been playing with my 3D printer way too much and not doing electronics. So I need to do electronics today. So, oh no, they're not labeled. So we will have to use the instructions. Let's see, we have 4 resistors that are 470 ohms. That looks like these here. Those go in locations R1, 2, 3, 4. That's easy. All right. R1, 2, 3, 4. It's like summertime outside today. Very warm here. And plans to go to the wine country on Sunday. Silicon Valley is about a hour and a half drive to Napa. Maybe an hour. Doesn't take long to get there. Spend the night, spend 2 days. I don't know if anything's blooming there yet, but maybe. The grapes aren't on the vine until later in the summer. I used to be a wine snob. Kind of don't drink alcohol much anymore. I haven't had... I think the most expensive bottle of wine I ever had was like $250. Not my money. Company's money. Napa Valley is known for its red wines, Cabernets, Beaujolais, yeah, whatever. Those red things. Cabernet Franc, I love Cabernet Franc. Cabernet, oh gosh, I don't even remember now. Used to know all about it. Not anymore. There are even sub-climates, even within Napa Valley. There are places on the west side or the east side that are better than the other, and certain grapes do better somewhere else. I like the grapes that are not in the Napa Valley, that are in the Sonoma area, Alexander Valley. Healdsburg is kind of a cute little town. It's very touristy now. They keep spamming me. Come back to Healdsburg. Spend your money here. We're overpriced. That was one of the fringe benefits of working for a big company, is the marketing department generally has a lot of money to spend. They basically have an unlimited alcohol tab. It seems to be. You can get anything they want. Free lunches. Write everything off. I think one of the most fun, what value is this? 4.7K? That must be R5. R5. I used to go to CES, Computer Electronics Show, in Las Vegas. Big deal. Go see what everybody else is working on. And do kind of, not really espionage, but you make sure you know what the next thing, who's working on what kind of clever things they were doing. We used to go there once a year, and you take some people there. You have to get them hotels and cars, and it costs some money. So I had a boss who did the calculation. He says, if you're going to send, I forget what it was, you're going to send 5 people, then it pays for you to take the corporate jet. So you take the corporate jet to Las Vegas, spend the day, get on the corporate jet, come home, and then you don't have any extra expenses. And it actually works out on paper. And so they're always looking for critical mass. Make sure they got their 5. Otherwise, they would have questioned, why are you spending so much money on the corporate jet? And I live right next to the airport, so I was always good to go. It's like, whenever you're leaving, let me know. I'll be on the plane. And yeah, the rich and famous know how to do it right. I love corporate jets. They are super fast, super quiet. And one of the best things about the corporate jet, which I didn't quite understand, we got there and the pilot comes back and says, what do you want for dinner? And I thought, well, that's kind of an odd question. And he would stock the airplane with food on your return trip so you could eat. And you could basically just order anything you want. Oh, we want this, we want that, we want this type of wine, we want these things. And they would just stock the airplane with all of the stuff that you wanted. And we'd go to CES and get out, see the show. And then when we got back on the airplane, And the cool thing, so this is super cool. All right, super cool. So you go to the airport, and we had our own hangar. So you get to park your car in front of the hangar, right? And so then you get on the airplane, and you just walk on the airplane, right? You don't go through checked baggage. You don't you don't go through anything. It was back in the day too, but you didn't do anything. You just got on the airplane. And when you got to Las Vegas, you didn't land at the terminal. You landed in the jet parking area. And the limousine to pick you up just parked right outside your airplane, right? You didn't put your foot on the ground, I don't think. You like went right from the stairs of the airplane right into the limousine. And, oh shoot, got solder bridge. Yeah, so that was super cool. And then, like I said, on the way back, you had, get any wine you wanted, get anything you wanted. Oops. Rich and famous. Got to be rich and famous. I think I'm semi-famous, but not rich. Oh, and there's no timetable, right? Not like, hey, your plane leaves at 5:46, right? It's like, no. It's like, whenever you get back to the airport, whenever you say it's time to go home, the pilot goes, okay, let's go. It's like, wow. It's only like a 45-minute ride, too. It's like just straight up, straight down, super smooth. It was a Learjet, I think, or Gulfstream? Gulfstream. I guess it was Gulfstream. Yeah. Nice plane. Which one is this? This one is another 4.7K. R6? I already put in R6. R6. Oh, put R6 in the wrong. He's the wrong value there. Got to get that one out. Shoot. I'm talking to you guys. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Travel a lot internationally. Spent a lot of time in Asia. Spent a lot of time in Europe. I can't get this out of here. Shoot. It's not desoldering very well. And while traveling sounds like a great thing, it does get old after a while. It does get old. Especially with family, you don't see them for weeks at a time. Used to go to build products in China, and I'd go there for like 2 weeks at a time. Eat a lot of Chinese food, which is nothing like Chinese food at the restaurant. Nothing at all. Lots of variety there. Like in Beijing, you can get Mongolian food because it's just across the river there, or not across the river, across the mountains. Oh no, I did a bad thing. Yeah, I was worried about that. I desoldered and pulled the pad off. All right, so we will have to do a repair. So, can you see better? Maybe you can't see too good here. Let me move you in. Because you will probably run into this someday, and you probably would like to see what happens when you screw up. All right, so I have soldered to this pad here and clipped it off too short. So now there's just a little stub of metal there, and there is no trace. All right. So we're going to have to add some metal. And what I'm going to do, so there's solder mask on these traces, so I'm going to scrape off the solder mask so we have bare copper. Does that make sense? Sure, it makes sense. I'm explaining it very well. All right, so now we will put some solder on that trace, and we'll put some solder on a wire. And now they are both pre-tinned. I've got a little blob of solder on the end of the soldering iron. I'm going to hold it right next to that trace and touch it, and now I have an extended trace. Okay? And I'm going to take it over to that little pin there that I cut off too short, and I will make a little loop. And I'm pulling up the trace even more because I'm a dummy. Oh dear. Okay, so pulled up the trace again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wait to fix this. We're going to put this part in first because there's a trace that goes from here to here. All right, that is T1. What is T1? Why do they call it? Oh, transistor 1. There is only one transistor. All right, so we will put him in. So, show you another way to do it. All right. And I think I can do a clever thing here. Yeah, I'm going to do a clever thing. All right. So now we have the transistor in there, right? And we are going to solder this on, solder this on. We are going to cut these knots short, there and there. Now we have this lead here. Does this lead reach? No, it doesn't lead. It doesn't reach. It does not reach, but we can use it. We can use it. All right. A little bend in it here because it used to go this way. All right, so now we have a new trace, and we'll solder this one down. Now we need to get over that little nub in there, and we will do our, oh man, what did I do with it? Got some wire here. All right. Let's see if we can't get a little solder blob on the end of that wire there. Let's poke this in the hole. There we go. Oops. There we didn't go. I'm going to put these both in the hole. I think I can do that. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's pull this out this side. Let's put this in this side. All right. All right. We are going to connect these two wires together. Now we have a wire that goes here, here, and then through the hole. And it comes out this side where our resistor is waiting for its connection. So we will take our lead over here, bend it over. There we go. See, we got 2 wires here. And we will put those together. Perfect. So don't give up. Yeah, it looks okay. That looks okay. All right, I got interrupted, but let's keep it going. Put these LEDs on. Are they on straight enough? That's a game, I don't care. Let's see. So, if you're not drinking alcohol, why are you going to Napa? For the food. Great food. Oh my goodness. It's pretty fancy restaurants up there. Most famous one is the French Laundry. Never been there. Maybe someday. I've been to the French Laundry's cafe, though. They have a bistro. French Laundry Bistro. Which is affordable. You can go there. Go have lunch. There's the French Laundry Bakery as well. You can go there. But there's some really nice restaurants. Rutherford Grill. I definitely like the Rutherford Grill, which is in Rutherford, which is a name of a wine, also name of a city. Let's put this guy in where he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be R7. All right. There's Yountville. Yountville is where the French Laundry is. There's the Culinary Institute of America, the CIA. They teach chefs. And they have a restaurant that you can go to, which is kind of fun. It's like a working restaurant for the school, so it's run by kind of professors and students both, and they run this restaurant and they get their practice before they go out in the real world, and you get really fancy meals there. That hole's plugged up. Why is that hole plugged up? Oh, it's way plugged up. Okay. There's several Michelin star restaurants in the vicinity. So yeah, good food. And it's really pretty there. Nice little valley. A note though, don't buy wine there. It's too expensive. The vineyards will charge you way too much money for their own wine. You can go to the local grocery store and get their wines, and it's cheaper. So yeah, in fact, there's a place, there's like a wine outlet type of place. I think it's in Napa, where you can just go get all the different place stuff. Sometimes you need to get it at the vineyard, certain special stuff, but for the most part, yeah, just go to the grocery store or the wine store and get it cheaper. Yeah. There's your tip. Don't spend your money there. I mean, go do the wine tasting. That's fun. Definitely do the wine tasting, which is overpriced these days. It used to be free. You know, back in the day it was free. But no, they charge you for it now. But, oh well. I had the little diode, like a 1N914 that goes there, and I had it in my hand and I dropped it, and it has now mysteriously disappeared. But I have a whole drawer of those, so let me get one. Diodes, 1N914, there we go. There's one. I've got many to spare. All right. He's got good leads on him. Must be made in the USA. There's a campsite in Napa Valley if you like camping. Could do that. Uh-oh, sorry, I'm going to tie him down. If you're feeling poor but want to go to Napa Valley, here's some other tips. You can stay in Napa. So Napa's just in a really old town. And if you search around, you can get just very inexpensive hotels in Napa itself. And there's kind of a river walk in Napa that's kind of nice. And you can get okay food there. It's not great food, but it's okay food. And if another place to stay cheaper is up near Calistoga. And the restaurants are cheaper up that way. So kind of north of the valley and south of the valley. Napa's at the south end, and then there's the valley, and then at the north end is Calistoga. And then there's a mountain range to the west, and on the other side of that mountain range is where Alexander Valley and those wineries and stuff are. Geography lesson for the day, bonus. I think we're done. Okay, where do we put power in? Where does power go? I don't see anywhere to, oh, over here. Plus and minus, okay. We'll just solder on some little wires to make contact. Are you in frame? Not really very good. Right. All right. How many volts do you think this is? Probably 5, right? It's got a microprocessor. Microprocessor. And we've got 1, 2, 3 batteries. So 3 times 1.5. That's like 4.5. Okay. So let's hook up 5 volts. Put our microprocessor in, which has a big black mark on it. Like it's bad, but I think that means it's probably programmed. We'll put him in. Cute little part. All right, 5 volts it is. 4.5, fine. Plus is near me. Hello? Hello? Didn't do anything. Pick it up right. Minus, plus. Oh no. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Let's turn the voltage a little bit. No go. Let's check the voltages. Let's see here. 5 volts. Microprocessor. Pin 8 and pin 1, huh? Pin 1 is 4.4 volts. Okay. And it's not going. Do I have the LED? No, it should beep. It should do something. Doesn't do anything. What did I do wrong? Oh, did I put that in right? Yeah, I put that in right. Do I have the... Yeah. It's not going. It should be 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 4.4 volts, and then if I hit switch 3, whichever switch 3 is. Yeah, that one. So that works. So I can read the switches. Oscillator, clock in, VP. VDD and VPP. Pin 1. 4 and 8. 4 is ground. 1 is 4. Alright, maybe it's just low in voltage? We're going through a diode drop. So we're getting 4.4 volts. Let me go up half a volt. Now we're getting 5.2 volts to the microprocessor. And it doesn't work. Fail. Fail. Maybe that Mark was saying that's bad. Oh, shoot. All right, let me take a look at it. All right, brain damage. I put in the LEDs backwards. So, yeah, that would do it. Anyway, so when I hook it up now, the LEDs flash. Whoa, look at that. So it is Simon. Hit a button. It starts. Pretty easy. I did it. That was level 1. Okay, let's do it again. Level 2. Anyway, fail. All right, so do I recommend it? Yes, I do recommend it. If you put the LEDs in the right way around. Pretty cool little game. I don't know how much they charge for these things. They're probably overpriced. I don't know what I paid for mine. But yeah, it beeps and it goes and it plays and you can play games. And should we play level 4? There you go, level 4. Level 4. Oops. Anyway, there you go.